Hello, chat. Hello. Before we start RP, while we're waiting for Abibis to get on, I have some things to inform you of. Any of you who are not inside of the Discord, I would like to give you a little quick recap on a little event that just happened. Sorry, it didn't happen in VR. I didn't know that it wasn't happening in VR, otherwise I wouldn't have told you about it before. But we just went to assist Coda in defeating a astral dreadnought. We did so in a D&D-like format rather than in VR, because it would be difficult to do it in VR. Current status is the party was Esso, Shimanzu, Coda, Hybris, Cordelia, and Ion, as well as Cinnabel. For your to give you kind of the results, I might ask Corona to give a full play-by-play at some point later, but probably not right this second, just so we can get a quick recap. It has been like we succeeded in killing it, as well as a small beholder. That's right. Yeah, you heard me. That is correct. What you just heard. However, Cordelia has been both her leg and tail have been petrified, as well as half of her fin coming off, the little back fin down there, the little one at the end of her tail. So she is coming in with partial petrification, which is very slowly spreading. Umbra is holding it off. And Cinnabel is dead, at least for the moment. Coda, in a last-ditch effort to revive him, took the final pieces of his soul and became the Great Red, and sent Cinnabel's soul. Well, he sent Cinnabel's body back to the plane where his soul had been transported, and now Cinnabel's fate is in the arms of the Elders. The Elders is a little hard to describe, but it is a previous roleplay thing from Corona's background. It's a lot of info, yeah. I'm trying to give it in a quick synopsis kind of way. I apologize. But we are unsure of Cinnabel's fate, if he will be revived or if he will remain dead. That is up to the arms of the Elders, which are 4 characters, I believe. That are gods, I think, kind of. Coda is not human. Coda is currently the Great Red. He has begun his path to become human. Coda is currently a very angry and destructive god, to my understanding. A dragon god. It was what he was previously, yeah. Coda is no more. There is only the Great Red. So... that's what... sadly, it's the process of what he's going to be. Yeah, Cordelia didn't want this. This is not something Cordelia wanted to go down. She didn't understand why Coda wanted to be human in the first place. But yeah, so Coda is in the process of dragon become human. But Cordelia is yeah, not too great. Hybris has brought her back here in the hopes that a cleric that resides here will be able to cast Greater Restoration and fix the leg situation. but sadly they'll have to be off screen because the person who plays that character is not online. So once Oblivious gets in, it'll basically be Cordelia being brought to the room, and then I'm gonna switch to Reyna. Yes, I think I gave the best synopsis that I can for now, and then maybe ask Corona to help do a better play-by-play later.
Where's your chat?
What? Right here.
You guys are lucky.
I didn't want to spray brother be gone, please.
Don't even know what that means.
Well, because Coda is Great Red now. He's not Coda anymore. It's brother be gone.
He's going through the memories.
Yeah.
The paces. It's gonna take him a bit.
Each time he gets a piece, essentially what happens to Coda is like he gets a fucking. He's just like, big red in the head now, big red. And it takes Coda, the actual person underneath, who has been learning all this stuff, to eventually get control
Okay.
of who he actually is.
Which is why he's not going home to his mate and kids, because
He doesn't
murder
want to maybe murder them.
and stuff.
Where are you gonna go
He
then?
literally has to go. He literally has to go Murder King mode somewhere.
Smile, I have to.
Chrissy's message is, "Motherfucker, you left me with these kids all by myself."
All by myself, you motherfucker.
Yep. Listen, there's meal plans. He isn't a dipshit.
No,
He left
petrification
meal
is not a
plans out.
curse. This petrification isn't, at least.
Not from a beholder.
Yeah.
It would be considered a curse from a Gorgon.
Yeah.
Or
A Gorgon, Basilisk would be a curse. It also would be considered from a Cockatrice a curse, but from a beholder it is not.
Y'all
It is a
will not
magical
be expensive. Hello.
You guys took out
Heather.
that beholder so quick, by the way. You guys fucking, it was just like,
Yeah.
slam, nat 20. I'm just in like,
Goddamn.
that thing's dead!
Dead.
The fuck?
I mean, all
That thing's
things,
fucking
all
dead.
things said, we did a great
so-
job. It was very successful.
Yeah, you guys did really,
Recap.
really well.
feet and tail, yes.
So
Mhm.
I'm gonna. You didn't say which leg, but I'm gonna go with this leg.
I said right. I said right.
right? Oh, perfect. I was correct then. I'm gonna assume right leg. How far up?
About just underneath the knee.
Just underneath. Ah, okay. Then I can still move a little bit. Then very
Mhm.
nice.
But it is growing slowly.
Yeah. I assume.
Umbra's quiet,
So-
so you can kind of guess what's happening.
Yeah, Umbra's working on trying to stop that.
But to your tail,
How much of my tail?
it is gotten to all the fin now, and is
Bro.
slowly going up.
Bro, I can't see.
It's gotten all the fin. It's just slowly going up now.
Okay.
Only half of your fin has
Alright.
fallen off.
Yeah, I know half
to
my fin fell
inform-
off.
You then. He will not be carrying you. The only piece of you that he will be carrying will
he's
be the
just
half fin that fell
holding
off.
My half fin.
You will be levitating off of the ground because
Oh.
he will be causing you to levitate. So
Okay. Cord's
Good
gonna
job.
just try to keep her tail
Well, good
very
job.
still.
if Fable's
I'll
already
run
here, you might
upstairs.
want to go in there.
Yeah, I will now. I will.
Just go invisible. Go to your room.
Oh, that's the right one.
Fable, go
Let's
to
wait for
your
that one, and that
room.
one
Here we
will be
go.
good.
Fable, go to your
I don't think no.
room.
Sock doesn't. He's also not the correct class to do it. But there is a cleric here. They're just not on today. But they still exist. Alright, let me
How
Let me-
do?
let me sit.
I still like the work you did on this.
I hope so.
I still really do.
Zuri's character.
Oh god.
Yeah, you can sit however comfortable you want to, Ribbo.
Yeah. Just gonna sit.
Here we
You
go.
will be floating so that the fin also won't be touching the ground so that it doesn't chip or damage.
Yeah. Well, Cord is
you know.
also gonna try very hard to keep it still. Yeah. She probably since it's just on the like it's just the fin.
Oh,
Probably
God.
RP
What is going on with my full body?
her tail's gonna be over her lap, and like she's gonna be kind of holding it to keep it still. And for your knowledge of this, it is the petrification is just below her knee here, but it is slowly growing. Umbra is holding it at bay as long as she can. So it's very like resisting growing. Hello, I'm sorry by the way that the stream is very, very last minute and a little late, but it's happening.
Coolio.
No, not necessarily.
I'm not streaming this, but I am streaming it to the Nerds and Ages so that they can watch.
I am stream. Hooray.
Okay. I may be stream.
Oh. So just RP Finn here. Hold. Gentle like Hamburg.
We're getting ready to go in. And was already getting into character.
I might as well, Chief. That's what I'm gonna be doing.
Just so you know, so I'll probably play Reyna after my short time as Cord is up.
And I'll probably jump in and sub so that I can get the bandages fixed.
Nice.
Poggies. I wasn't able to get in touch with Rock. She cannot get on tonight, so
yeah. So it's we're gonna be taking Cord to a room, and Cord's gonna be there.
Yeah, one of the rooms, because
And it'll
that
happen
entire group of people is here because refugees from
Paladin boy is
Zemir.
in there. I don't know if Paladin is capable of that.
He might be able to. I think
Find
he
out.
can cast Bless. I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
Okay. Cool. All right, I'm good to go when the rest of you are.
Okie dokie. Also, just so you know, for your information, Cord is her leg petrified just until like around this point. It's grow and a little bit on her fin. Moke.
Hello?
I don't know why my full body keeps like freaking out. Like it feels weird. Like something's off.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if maybe I just need to like redo my
Alright, so
like calibration.
There's my phones.
About the new model.
what?
New one?
It doesn't have green either.
Oh. It doesn't? What the fuck? I could have sworn it did.
Not-
Alright, I guess I'm on
Nah,
crack.
just... Nah, it's because it can Q shift, so it bounces between.
Gotcha.
Oh. I don't think he's letting off any necrotic energy anymore, by the way.
I was never told that was removed off me.
He did.
Yeah, because you left.
Yeah, he
You
tried
left
to
the
inform
call.
you, but you weren't there.
We tried to. Yeah, Hybris took care of you.
Yeah, you're no longer spitting that out, and you're feeling pretty good, except for the rib area is still ouchy. So if you do anything like too big, it might open again. But you're actually like pretty good. You're you're not extremely injured anymore because Hybris got you.
It's almost like bringing Hybris was a good idea or
Yeah.
something.
Hybris got you,
I don't know
boo.
what the fuck is.
We going in or
Yeah, we'll be in just a minute.
I've been like, I don't know what the fuck is going on with it. It keeps like, the hip just keeps like sliding. I don't know.
Sensor maybe?
I'll go with it. We'll see what happens.
Okay. Left leg gets twitchy. Come on, you.
I wait for the base.
Go ahead. I'm right behind you.
Oh, alright. Got it.
Here we go.
Oh, hello.
Please give me more.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, hi, that's a lot of
Hi.
people.
Hold it. As I said,
Hello, dear.
hold it.
You,
Hello.
Oh.
Paladin.
Alright. Hi.
Connor.
Can you
I
cast
can
Bless
take
or
Miss
Greater
Cordelia.
Restoration?
I've been
Unfortunately not.
briefed on
Oh crap, that's a
petrification
shame.
yesterday.
Yeah, I'm half my fins off.
Miss
Oh,
Harris,
That's uncomfortable.
Yes.
He'll hand you half a fin.
awaiting orders.
Oh,
Covered
dear
in stone.
God. Alright.
For now,
Yeah,
none.
Don't break it.
Alright.
Perhaps.
You mind just getting on my
one
back
of
there?
you could help.
I'm
alright.
floaty right now.
You.
There
me.
is
Alright.
actually someone I believe
You
who
can
might be
use
able
a
to help
cushion,
here.
I don't know.
Actually,
What?
I'm
What's that?
the med bay is already
Yes, we
prepared.
do have another
so
cleric.
We all just
on board at the moment. A partial, temporary resident, that sort of thing.
Oi.
Keep an eye.
need to get them to the med bay. Everything's already been set up and prepared for those who are injured.
Follow.
I see.
Make sure they're okay.
That may not be necessary. If anything, she is actually, I believe, in her room.
Do me a favor. Go to the med bay. Wait
I
if there's
do not
anything needing
know
assistance
who
from that point
specifically
on.
we are talking about, miss.
Her name is Zamira. She is a cleric. She is currently staying here under refuge from Zephyra.
Alright.
I'm just gonna sit here.
Do as you need. I will
Is-
be on standby if
uh,
needed.
I have no idea how this works, but
Can I have my
hopefully-
fin, please?
Yes, I'll go to him.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, we'll need all
Dakota
of
gave
the
it to me.
pits that parts that
Best
have-
bet while she's in this floating state is, I
broken
guess,
off.
tugging her clothes slowly with her.
I got my
Probably the
tail
upper
still.
collar. Yeah,
I see. Perhaps.
but I think
Probably
it's
won't
better
move.
with the levitation spell that you get pulled up a little bit. Most likely.
I see.
I'm holding
know,
the
short
tail,
of
so it's
pulling your
not
legs.
moving.
Shall I assist from behind?
Push me.
Lift her up a little.
I mean, we can push her.
Here we go.
Oi.
Slide you a little bit.
Just push
There
me
we
where we
go.
gotta go.
Rochelle, if you would mind
Uh,
walking ahead and going to where Zamira is staying.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. I'll go ahead and find her.
Thank you.
I am feeling
She should be down the hall and to the
moving a little
left.
bit. Ooh.
One of the rooms marked empty.
I'm gonna slowly just pick your coat up so that way you float up and you don't hit your tail.
I'm holding my
Ah.
tail. It won't. It's not gonna hit anything. I'm
Good,
holding it.
good. Just making sure.
I'm gonna become a garden statue. I'm gonna be a garden gnome.
Hope you don't. Yeah,
Are you
Abba,
still
no.
walking?
Feel like that might
No,
be
she's floating. Thanks to you.
Good.
less preferable. I think I like you quite as you are.
Yeah, I don't want to be that either. I'm just making jokes so that I don't get depressed.
Oh, okay. I
It's
see.
the best way between both of you. Alright. Go. I'll open it up. Oh, never mind. I just beat me to it.
Mm.
All right. Coda,
Yes, Hybris.
how are you doing? I saw that thing hit you.
I'm fine.
I see.
Yeah, but how much of you is there?
I am more concerned for the one named Cinnabelle.
Hmm.
And this one.
I didn't exactly see
What
what
happened to
happened to them.
He was sucked into the vortex that was created by the creature's mouth. His soul began to drift back to the elders. So I took his body there and imparted a message to them.
What are they gonna do?
Perhaps give him another chance to live. Or not. It is their choice. It's not mine. But I gave them a message that should hold weight.
I see.
He is one
I'll
of
be
their
going to the left
champions, so
here.
I think he might be fine.
There's Rochelle.
He's their vanguard.
Rochelle? If you wouldn't mind holding the door open for a moment.
I don't mind, but I haven't gotten a response back yet.
I see.
So-
I already have. Please open the door.
Oh, thank you, thank you. That's
Or at least hold it
America's
open.
room. Yeah. I guess we'll be using this room
I
for
know,
now.
please.
Okay.
And
The bed.
we're gonna. Yeah, because she
They are
can't get
here.
on right now. Yes.
Yeah.
So
they are
Cord
here.
Cord stays in here.
Talked with Rock. Cordelia will be overseen by Hybris and Zamira.
Oh.
Basically, her leg and her tail were partially petrified, so
Yeah.
Zamira knows the spells and stuff to reverse that. But
I'm now gonna
That's
go
what's
see a Void
happening.
Boy.
Just
You do that.
just for clarification though, in character.
The beginning part
make
of the
sure
process is going to
you
hurt
did know
because the
that
beginning
you
is a
thought
blessing,
about it, so-
Yeah.
and the rest of it is a full divine spell. So it'll be normal from them.
Well, and then it'll
The-
also
the part
hurt
at the
'cause
beginning is gonna
flesh,
hurt.
because the flesh weaving
I'm
will
gonna
also
yeah, you don't have
hurt
to worry.
Mhm.
a lot.
Mm-hmm. But Umbra will be assisting. And because these two know how to work with each other, it will work out pretty well.
Okay. I was about to say,
Umbra and
between
Hybris know how to
Zamira
work to
and
get towards it.
Hybris...
Yeah.
Do they? I mean, I don't think they've ever...
Umbra has worked with you before, helping her
Okay.
ankle.
Oh.
She
At
knows
the
how you
last
work and
church
operate.
Oh yeah, that's right. Flesh
Uh-huh.
weavings. Okay, familiar.
Yep.
Woobly, woobly,
Yep.
woo.
Roodly, 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 roodly.
She knows how to work with you because you've worked with her on approximately 4 times now.
Oh really? I don't know.
You've worked with her 4
Sometimes
times.
I
You've
forget
flesh
these
weaved her before as well. You've also flesh weaved
I
multiple
remember
people
that
in front of the
because
table.
you fucking landed on her, nerd. Fucking
Yeah.
crushed her.
That's
Come
because
on, that's
PTSD. Someone decided me to touch me. The wrong time.
It's okay. We'll fix up the cord.
We'll fix the cord.
We'll fix up cord.
Fix the fish.
Hey, you guys now have like a great fucking milestone that you've all achieved.
Yes. Actually, I don't know if you've already done it for her and her chat and their record.
I
but
only
I have
gave
not
them a
had a
brief
chance
synopsis.
to explain what the fuck's going on.
Yes, Corona.
She's had a chance.
Would you like to give us a better synopsis for both of our streams?
So,
Yeah.
what has inspired and what was happening at the very beginning? If you notice, if any of you has been paying attention to the Aegis chat room, because I know some of the viewers can look at it and they would like to. Cordelia arrived here early, much earlier in the day. Arrived here with Cordelia and Cinnabelle, as well as Ion, on their back. Miss Hybris and Esso joined them, and they were also docked within the docking area, right? If I'm correct?
Yes, basically the area where they
Yes.
dock the ships.
Yes.
You landed
And
there,
so-
they got on.
And then they traveled to the Astral Sea, and they were traveling through the Astral Sea until they got to a gate. And this was the known location that Fable and Umbra ended up finding together. That ended up being the location of where Coda's last piece of his soul remains. That is the end goal throughout all of this. The mission was to get Coda's last piece back. However, Corona and other people, as well as including people like the elders, assist them to make a trial that would require a lot of people, or even a lot of the strongest people, in order for Coda to get his last piece back. Because Coda getting his last piece back is very, very dangerous, almost world-ending, in its own case, if he's not strong enough to hold of his own, for greed. Now, they fought the astral dreadnought that came out of it, that the creature had a relic inside of replacing their main eye. As well, it seemed to be mutated with beholder eyes. So they had a very tough fight. Miss Hybris, Cordelia, and Cinnabelle were the ranged. They were far off, they were spread off into different spots. And Coda had Esso and Ion on their back. Esso was being an absolute heroic person and sitting there pointing his sword out towards whatever he can while on the back of Coda. So two void beings is charging into battle, essentially.
Ion as well.
The battle conspires. Ion as well. The battle conspires, and they ended up getting into melee range with this thing and drawing it out slowly. However, in the process of fighting it, Esso and Coda decided to throw Esso at the creature at a high velocity. By doing so, it knocked Esso out of the fight, because he ended up being in a close proximity of an necrotic explosion. Going from that, we have Cordelia, Hybris, and Cinnabelle as the archers, and also using a giant fuck-off particle cannon.
Particle accelerator, yes.
The particle accelerator! Once the thing got into the middle center and was slowly getting towards the middle center of the entire area that they were in, they were pretty much surrounding the thing. And they just blew holes into the things, after holes, and just kept pummeling this thing, going after every little weak soft spot there was. Cordelia removed all of the eyes. Hybris blinded it at one stage, but also when she used her particle accelerator, she cut off its entire tendril with a blast, which was one of its very dangerous additives from the mutation. Because if it was to affect or touch any of them, or reach any of them, it would essentially suck their insides out.
Yeah,
which would have been a very, very bad roll.
No one would like that.
Yeah,
No.
I like my insides on
And the inside's inside,
not
not on the outside. I don't like my insides outside.
Before Cordelia did take out all of the eyes, however, one of them did go down, being Cinnabelle. Cinnabelle ended up going down, and he was incapacitated near the front of it, off to the right side of it. One of the eyes is also used on Cordelia, which was the petrification eye. It is not exactly like all the beholder eyes, because it is mutated, so the petrification effect is continuous even after death. It is still affecting her. That's why this scene needed to be had. Otherwise, Cordelia would have lost both her fin and her leg.
Possibly
permanently.
more.
Would've had a
Possibly
bit-
more if it wasn't.
Bit leg.
A bit tail.
We don't want either of those things.
In
Or likes
the
her body
end-
how it is.
Mm-hmm.
In the end, the two people at the end who ended up getting right up in its face was Coda, and his complete dragon stage was on top of the thing, grappling it, ripping it apart much as possible as he can to dislodge the artifact that had his soul in it. Meanwhile, Ion is coming around the back of it, full suit, his new suit that he has, and with the Arcor blade. Running on it and deciding at one stage to dig the blade in and try and run up its back. However, that stopped at one
No, she
stage,
doesn't, but she
and then he
preferred
continued to
not
do
to
it.
lose parts of herself.
When he got around to the top, he saw an arrow was shot by Cordelia. They hit it with psionic energy right on the soft spot. He went down, and as he jumped off the side, he pulled out his ethereal bow that he got from Coda, that Coda won in a bounty. of getting an ethereal bow, used it, cocked the sword, and shot it through, killing the creature, going all the way through, ripping and tearing through it, and dislodging
Until it
the
was
eye
done.
completely. And that is how it died. Rip and tear until it's done. And that is how they won the battle. That ended up wounding them, most of them quite greatly. However, there was one loss through one of the attacks that happened where it tried to pull them into its stomach, which being Cinnabel. But once the battle was over, Cinnabel was rejected out. However, he did not get any medical attention through the period of time, and he did not succeed his death
he was in
goals.
there.
So he passed on towards the elders, and from that point, Cody achieved all the pieces, got the last final 1% piece from Hybris. He was fully restored to the person he previously was. He is now back to the person that he was. He's no longer a coder. To what our knowledge is so far. Character. He is the Great Red once more. Probably not at full power, but still the Great Red nonetheless.
Coda
He
the
took
Big Red Dragon.
Cinnabel's soul. Coda the Big Red Dragon. He took his body, Cinnabel's body, and took it to the elders and left him there. From that point on, we've come here, seeking any medical assistance after dealing with the Great Battle. That is the rough summary that I can give, and the quick summary I can give of all of that.
Hell yeah.
So we are.
Hope I didn't miss any bits.
I don't think so. We are in hopes that Cinnabel will be revived by the elders, and Cordelia should be sufficiently fixed.
Cinnabel has been a part of D&D / improv sessions like that before. That's actually how a majority of his progression actually was, so he should be alright.
Here's
Also, he functions like a demon.
Here's hoping.
He functions like a demon. A demon, when it gets killed, just gets sent back to hell.
Well,
So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
from this point, I will play Reyna, as Corda's probably relatively incapacitated.
Mm-hmm. What am I gonna do? I'll probably be in here, knowing Fable. He probably wouldn't leave his sister's side.
Well, he could
So,
like leave her once she's kind of just in the incapacitated state.
Yeah, actually,
Just
Fable most
probably
likely
want-
will
he'd
want to go to
probably-
talk to.
Yeah, he'd just probably want to stay here because he'd know that she's gonna be okay. Because
Mhm.
probably by this point,
'Cause he
Hybris
and-
has already they've already gone through the process, and Hybris has done her thing. Cord's probably in pain and needs to rest, but she's probably fine.
Mhm.
I just don't want to play the
Overall,
rest
Well,
until
Hybris.
we can talk to the
I
others.
actually didn't have too many problems there.
No, he didn't.
Maybe being at a great distance was a big advantage after all.
I mean, it's almost like standing very far and throwing a very, very tiny